what I'm going to show you now is another favorite dish of mine. It's cashew chicken, and we're going to make it a little bit spicy. So, and to do that with the spice, what I'm going to do is add some of these dried chilies. As I add my garlic and cooking wine to the hot pan, I'm going to add these in. They're going to brown, and they're going to let off some heat. So that's going to be a real good foundation right there. What I've done for this dish is I've taken some dark meat chicken and I've cubed it in little cubes. All right, and the preparation for the vegetables is simply some red pepper, some green pepper, and I've got some diced water chestnuts. Okay, so that's going to be really simple, a good combination of foods right here. Okay, I'm going to cook the chicken in oil, and I'm going to blanch the vegetables. So what I'm going to do first is heat up some water to do that. And what I'm going to simply do is fire this WonderWok up. I'm just going to add some water. This is going to heat up pretty quick. All right. Now I'm going to add the vegetables into this hot water here. It's already boiling. You can see that. All right. I'm going to add those vegetables in there. Just give them a little stir. Dial the heat down. And I'm going to put them over on the side here in this pan. By the time I've cooked the chicken and I'm ready to assemble the chicken and the vegetables, these are going to be cooked just right. So we'll just dump them right here. They'll sit right there for me. Just dry this out. Get my plate ready. And now I'm going to share with you one more important thing when we're cooking chicken, raw chicken. The idea is that we want the pan, the wok, to get hot. We want the metal to be hot. Then we're going to add the oil. That way your chicken won't stick. So what I'm going to do with this WonderWok here is just heat this wok up. I'm just going to rotate it around, make sure I get as much of this wok hot as I can. That's it. Now I'm going to shut the heat off. I'm going to put some fresh oil. And this is a grapeseed oil. I'm going to add that and some of this oil. Now I'm going to fire this back up. I'm going to simply take my chicken and put it in here and cook it. As you can see, the chicken is not sticking to the pan, which is what we want. We don't want our foods to stick to the pan. We're using a dark meat chicken, so we want to make sure we cook the chicken throughout here really well. Fortunately, in the WonderWok, it doesn't take a long time. That's it. It's just about cooked. And we're going to take that out and set that aside here. And we're going to just take the rest of this oil and dump it into our container. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is just add some of that residual oil in here. I've got the flame almost off here because I don't want to start a fire. So first thing I'm going to do is add some fresh garlic, a splash of the cooking wine, and those hot chilies. And we're going to set some of this heat off right now by doing this. I've also got some chopped green onions. We're going to put a couple of those in there. And again, I've pre-made my sauce, and for this dish, it's your favorite soy sauce, a fresh ladle spoonful of chicken stock, tablespoon of sugar, tablespoon of oyster sauce. So what we're going to do now is add some of this to the wok here. Turn that heat back up. Nice temperature here, not to overcook the sauce here. We don't want to burn it. We're going to add the chicken into the sauce. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take those vegetables and we're going to strain them out. Shake some of that water off there. Put it in the dish. Give it a toss. And now what we're going to do is we're going to thicken this up again with our cornstarch and water. Just about a tablespoon. Give that a little bit of a toss there. And the last thing I'm going to do is add those cashew nuts. And a bit of sesame oil. Right onto the plate. Take a couple more of these chopped green onions and dress the top. And there we have chicken with cashews.